On the bench today.
Naz, welcome to Coach's Hoop Talk, Aberystwyth Basketball's interview on the bench.
Hello.
You want to give an introduction to everybody, who you've played for, who you are, and
Yeah, all right.
how long?
My name's Naz. The full name is Nazeem, born in Miah. I play for Aberystwyth, hometown. I played for since I was 3, 4. Yeah, about that. Since I was very young. That's the introduction, I guess.
Who else do you play for, Naz? Is there anybody else you play for?
I played for Wales as well, under 16 as well, under 16.
And you've been playing for Wales. You said you've been playing since the age of 3. Do you want to tell everybody how old you are now?
I'm 15.
15, so 12 years. Yeah, long time. Yeah. And how many years have you been playing for Wales?
I think about 7. 7. I was like 10, so not 7.
So 5 years.
5, 6 years. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, do you remember what first got you into basketball? Do you remember what?
I was so young. I think just Mum just sent me there, and then ever since I just loved it, and just always wanted to go back, and then fell in love with it since then, I guess.
And played for Wales at an early age, so you were 10 when you first represented your country, which is a massive achievement for anybody that age, really. What is it? What's your goal? What do you want out of basketball?
I want to go far. I want to take it on as like a job, as like an athlete, and just help other people as well to get into it, because it is really a good sport, especially in Wales. It's not very big, but it is gradually getting bigger. So I think I'd like to help other players get into it. Get my mates involved in that.
You said it's a really good sport, and you've been playing a long time. Would you say that anything you've learned in basketball has helped you outside of basketball?
Discipline.
Discipline.
Yeah, discipline. Because if you don't do something right on the basketball court, you have to run. You have to do punishment. Like you have to do stuff. Suicides. So it's kind of like made me shut my mouth instead of saying something back to the wrong person and that. You know what I'm saying?
Would I be fair in saying that if it wasn't for basketball, then maybe you'd be a bit lost?
I wouldn't be lost, but I'd probably be a bit like...
What other sport would you have got into, do you think, if it wasn't for basketball?
Yeah, probably like rugby or something, because it's like a physical sport, innit? But basketball, that's what I like. I like physical, and basketball's kind of like physical as well.
So, people don't see the physical side of it.
Yeah, they think it's non-contact. Like when I'm in school, we're playing like for PE, and like the teachers will like say no, it's non-contact, but like really, it's kind of contact.
And you've played against other teams, obviously from other countries. It's a very physical sport, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And the other sides of Europe, it is. It's crazy.
What is your most memorable moment in basketball? Something that really sticks out?
I don't know. Probably recent when we played England, just to see like how good they were. I had to mark a 7-footer because they took our biggest player off because he got injured, and I had to mark him in the paint, and I was literally down to his hips. That's probably the most memorable moment.
And that's where it gets really physical, isn't it? That's where you really have to put your body on the line, really, to stop that person scoring or do your best.
Yeah, I was literally like pushing him, and I couldn't reach him. He was so tall. So.
And you've stuck with Aberystwyth Basketball for a long time now. What is it about the club that sticks out? Why do you keep coming every week in, week out?
I think it's because every week we'll go over something else. We'll do something different every week. Everyone's involved, so it's not like you don't separate. The team doesn't separate one. Say you're like not as good as someone else. We'll get everyone involved, so it's like an inclusive team. So that's what I kind of like about it. So you can like help other players while you're training as well. So it's really beneficial.
And
well.
Aberystwyth Basketball is a club which plays people to their ability. So if you're 10 years of age, I mean, when you were 10 and 11, you were playing against people who were 14 and 15. Do you think that's worked out well for you?
Yeah, it has worked out well. Like when we play on Sundays as well, I'll play against students, older people. So it does help because, when I go and play against teams like England or something, it's more physical, isn't it? So it's like when I play against students, it helps a lot with that. So I know what to expect then. You know what I mean?
And we interviewed Tom Nightingale, and he was talking about there's not much opportunity to play competitive games because of where we live, our location. But for him, it's about the work ethic he puts in. Every time he trains hard, he trains on his own. Would you agree with what Tom has said, that even though we don't get a lot of games, you still hold your own, play against people in South and North Wales because of how the club runs really and plays you up an ability?
Yeah. I'll go, like, I do play by myself a lot and try to work on my own game as well as playing games on Sunday as well. So yeah.
Fantastic. Finally, Naz, what advice would you give for anybody new coming into the club?
Just try it out, because you won't get bored ever. I don't think I've ever been bored, so just try it out. Literally just go, you'll enjoy it.
That's great advice. I know that you've watched a bit of the documentary with Michael Jordan, The Last Dance.
Yeah.
Would you agree or disagree that Michael Jordan is the GOAT, the greatest player of all time?
He's got to be the greatest. That's what I think. Anyway. Yeah.
Naz, thank you ever so much for your time. Absolutely fab interview, and I hope to see you on the court sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
All right.
See you soon.
Take care. Cheers, Naz. Bye-bye.